Hello fellow Peanuts fans, I'm Karen from CollectPeanuts.com. Today I have something a little different for you. I went to Totally Rad Vintage Fest, which is basically a convention of a bunch of t-shirt vendors, all vintage t-shirts. And I went to see what I could find in, of course, Snoopy and Peanuts apparel. And I came back with some interesting finds, so I hope you'll enjoy them with me today. The first thing I bought, this Iowa sport shirt. It's got these lovely knit accents on the side here. I love that. I'm guessing this is probably from the 1970s, maybe early 80s. This is an Artex shirt. Did pay $30 for this. It is not perfect. Obviously the design has a couple of flaws with it, and there is a run in it down here at the bottom. But I can't fit into this shirt anyway, so I'm not going to be wearing it. It's a beautiful shirt. I'm kind of hoping I can get like an old mannequin or dress form, and then I can like put out some of my vintage shirts to show off in my Snoopy quarters here. So also at that same seller, I found this denim jacket, and you're like, well, that's boring. But on the back, here we've got Joe Cool with his motorcycle. I thought this was pretty nifty. I love how it's a motorcycle style jacket. And let's take a look at the tag. So this is definitely from the 90s. I remember these tags from my childhood. And this is a size medium. And I believe it's an adult medium. It does kind of fit me. I just can't close it up because I'm a big gal. So this was $25. That's not too bad actually for a denim jacket. It's not embroidered or anything. It's just like a screen print, but it's in excellent condition. I absolutely love that. So I thought that was a pretty good buy. And best of all, since these first two were from the same dealer, it was buy two, get one free. And look what I picked up. This is my freebie. I was just happy to find, I actually found two items there, and this was one of them. So I decided to take this home, and I'm glad it's free because I realized later there's a hole in it. At least it's pretty inconspicuous, so I could fix that up. And I think I could actually wear this one. It is a Jersey's large, and it looks like a pretty oversized tee. This is also probably from the 1990s, because I remember having shirts like this. All right, what did I find next? At a completely different dealer. I found this beauty. Dad needs rest. No doubt this was somebody's Father's Day gift, and I don't think they wore it a lot because it's in really great shape. This again is an Artex, and it's a medium. So I'm guessing this is probably from the 1980s based on the design. If you know more about these shirts, like when they came out, maybe you had these when they were new, let me know about their age. And this was $20. I just really like the design on this, not so much the dads need rest. There were a lot of like grandma and mom tees, and there was a dad tee that I didn't get as my freebie. I got the Halloween one instead. So I don't know, like people must get these things as gifts, and then they just don't use them a lot, and then they get donated, and since they're still in great condition, they find a new home. So my next find, this was my expensive find of the day. I don't know if I should have bought this. I just thought it was so cute. It's not in perfect condition, unfortunately. I think the purple color bled onto the white and the yellow, so that's unfortunate. You can see on the tag here the bleeding as well. But this is a Bill Ditfort. I don't know anything about Bill Ditfort, but it looks like a really classy tag. And this seems like a really nice sweater. I would guess this is probably from the 90s, maybe late 80s at the earliest. But I could definitely wear this. This has to be at least like a 2X or something. Very big one. Be swimming in that. And then my final find of the day, I think this one is my favorite. I was so on the fence about this, and I probably overpaid a bit. But guys, it's just so cute. And again, this top has the like knit on the sleeves, and I believe this is 1970s again. This is an Artex extra large. I didn't see too much wrong with this. There's like a couple of stains. Like, you can see one here by the cheers. And there's like a little one on the back, but it's not too bad, especially for a shirt from the 1970s and a white shirt. My white shirts don't look this good after even a year. That's why I don't buy white. Now, I paid $40 for this one. I don't know, was that a good deal, a bad deal? I don't know. I love it though. It was a fun day. Would I do it again? I don't think I would go again. I had a lot of fun, but I don't wear a lot of vintage clothes, and I've been making my own t-shirts. So it's kind of a pricey day, and I think I'd rather spend my money on other things. But you know, maybe someday I'll get back into that vintage scene. Even beyond the peanut stuff, there are so many cute items out there. Just beautiful stuff that people find. If you don't mind wearing vintage, it's a good time. So go check it out and give it a try. If you get the opportunity to go to Totally Rad Vintage Fest. Now, why would you go to a show like this? If you don't want to go to the rummage sales and the thrift stores and the antique stores to maybe find a few vintage pieces here and there, few and far between, this is the place to go. I know after a day of going through racks and racks and racks of vintage t-shirts that if I were to do that at every single thrift store I go to with those long racks at Goodwill, oh my goodness. That's a lot of time you're spending on possibly finding absolutely nothing. Whereas at Vintage Fest like this, then you're assured that there's gonna be something out there. You just have to find it. Yeah, you still have to go through a bunch of racks, but it's a bunch of racks full of fun, awesome vintage tees. You're gonna be paying a little bit more for the curation, but I still feel like it's cheaper than buying online. Plus you get to see it in person, you get to check it out really well, and maybe not get surprised by holes in the armpits like I did. So what do you think was my best find of the day? Was it Cheers with Snoopy? Was it my humongous Snoopy sweater? Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite find was. And if you have any vintage shirts you want to send me, please do. I'd love to give them a new home. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because all we do here all the time is just Snoopy and Peanuts. And if you want to help me make more of these videos, join us on Patreon.com, where you can help defray the cost of camera equipment, website hosting, all that good stuff that goes into building all these resources for collectors. Thank you so much to our Patreon sponsors who help out with that. And come join us on CollectPeanuts.com, where you can see the rest of my collection and get something for your Snoopy room. Happy collecting! Bye!